Welcome to the first session of. Somebody's got a lot of background going on.
Like
I don't know.
talk.
Yeah, that might
I
have
was
been
on
me.
mute.
It was
All
not.
right. Yep, that's better. All right. So this will be the first session of the third module out of 4 that we'll be doing. This one is called Sleeping Dragon's Wake. So, you guys mentioned earlier, hey, we need to start grabbing the Dragon Slayer sword again. Because the title of the module may give away some things. Not quite as on the nose as the Dragon of Icespire Peak, where you have to figure out where the dragon is. But yeah, some big stuff going on in this module. So last session, the party successfully invaded the Thunder Cliffs and that was 2 sessions ago, and defeated the local forces of the Cult of Talos for the time being. Fairlie Stormsworn is still out there somewhere. She was not at the Thunder Cliffs, and so she's still out there. I imagine plotting your demise.
You could take a number.
Speaking of which, yeah. Speaking of which, as for the other threat, the Cult of Mirkul, they've been pretty quiet as of late. Aside from your interference in their plans to take care of that lizard folk tribe, they retaliated with that undead assassin who killed your party member Rivix and a few townsfolk. They haven't really done anything really that threatening to Leilon. You did run into one of their agents in Phandalin, and you encountered them on the high seas. They have a ghost ship that's out there somewhere terrorizing folk. Last session, though, was all about getting home. Everyone except Jin was trapped in the elemental plane of water, which took off on a side quest to help some Azure got eaten by the Kraken and then puked out. Your characters all remember it vividly enough to make fun of Azure about it whenever they please.
Excellent.
You got a shiny gem from the Kraken, and then some money and a potion of gaseous form from the merfolk. Hammerbell also took some shark teeth from an earlier encounter. And
something to show off.
Fairfax get alchemic stuff from Kraken, or did you say
yep,
that? I'm sorry.
Yep. Fairfax wasn't entirely sure. His alchemy training isn't 100% completed, so he got some water from the elemental plane of water, as well as some blood and ink from the Kraken. It's impossible not to get it a little bit distilled with seawater, but for the most part, when he returned to the party HQ and presented that to Adabra, she was very pleased and started doing a little bit of research on what kind of stuff she could do with that. When you guys were transported back, Hammerbell got transported back straight to the party HQ, and Azure, that's the first girl you've ever had in your room.
Not wrong. That's the bad part.
Webley was sent to Phandalin, where he stayed the night at the Stonehill Inn, and then returned to the party HQ with the Sending Stone that you guys had originally left it with Toblin or Valinar, whichever one, and you used the Sending Stone to talk back to Azure and let him know you're all right, and then just took it back with you. So you guys have both of those. Is there something you wanted to do with those, like keep both within the party, or did you want to leave one with Adabra?
I think that was the plan. Leave one home base.
Yeah. Do we have who's our trusted flunky now?
Dabra.
Adabra. Yeah.
She's responsible.
Yeah, I mean somebody's got to be.
Yeah. Adabra's the one who has the other one.
Right. Since I was not here, how did we get back in touch with Jen when she's sitting there getting loaded?
So
Oh, I made my
Jin,
way back home.
yeah, Jin made
Oh,
her way back
okay.
home, and Hammerbell actually beat her there.
Really?
Yeah,
That's funny.
and Jin got back home by riding with the Tabaxi Captain Stanzentar that you guys turned down for the job.
hmm
Yeah,
And
and there was no mutiny. So yeah.
yeah, she was a
What's
fantastic captain. And it just made it very clear that you guys had made the wrong choice. I just want to point that out. Always go with the drunk kitty cat.
Words to live by.
All right, so Webley was sent to Phandalin, where he stayed the night. Blah blah. Fairfax also got sent to Phandalin, met up with Webley. You guys traveled back together. Azure, you actually ended up in your room as well. The natural 20s that you rolled were, could have been better used at the against the Kraken, but it was good for saving time. The party reconvened back in Leilon, exchanged stories, and figured out some admin stuff. So that's kind of where we left last session, and kind of inspired me to get my act together and fix a bunch of stuff for this session. I want to go over, I did a lot of things, kind of reconfiguring my OneNote for the campaign, and so now I'm a little bit more organized. So we're going to go over some admin stuff, and then we'll get to the story, the ongoing story. And just imagine that there's about 6 or 7 days here where just nothing happens. You guys are. We're going to go over what happens during those 6 or 7 days, but nothing violent happens. So no worries there. All right.
Yeah,
So I
but
do have a.
sorry,
Uh,
did we decide for Belle to go visit Slosh?
we are going to get to that.
Oh, God.
I assumed we did decide at the end of last session that you would do that
Okay.
and go see how things are going. So in my OneNote, I have a tab for jobs here. One of the things we weren't 100% sure about at the end of last session was what is the status of what being built in the party HQ? And I found that out when I had it written down when you guys left for the Thunder Cliffs. The Alchemist Lab had been paid for, but had not yet been built. So you still have left the Magical Enchanter and the Smithy, each of which costs 2,500 gold. So over the course of this time, of this downtime, kind of, the Alchemist Lab was finished. So we'll get to what that means.
But as of last game, we've had enough. We have paid for Smithy.
You paid for the Smithy.
Yes,
Last game.
because now we have a lot less gold.
Okay.
We've only got 83 gold in the community chest, and everybody has 100.
All right. I will adjust that. Like I said, now I've got this all. I'm really digging the way I've organized this now, so I'll be able to keep up with it a lot easier. All right, so Smithy is paid for, and construction is ongoing. All right. I also figured out what the buildings in the rooms in your party HQ are going to pay out. So, who wants to roll my D20 for the bar?
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 Gin, I think.
Yeah.
All right, Jin, roll me a D20.
All right,
Makes sense. She's the
D20.
one supplying the booze.
Okay, 13. That means your number is 8. Multiply that number. So 2d10.
13.
Roll
Your
me.
number is 8. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Roll me 2d10. All right.
There's a 13.
So there's a 13. All right, so 8 times 13.
104, something like that.
That's 104. Now give me a D10.
Sorry, that first one was a 1.
Yep, we'll go with the 1. So that is 10. So you have made 114 gold over the last 10 day.
All right. It will go into the community chest.
Oh, sorry, that's every other 10 days. So over the last 10 days, you've made 114 gold. In
I don't
profit.
think we've been in business that long.
Yeah, so we'll just say that
Ha-
that's that, and over the next 10 days, we'll calculate it again.
All right.
All right, Alchemy Lab just got finished recently. What are you guys thinking about doing with this? You wanna create potions and sell them to the town square? Or are you more focused on just creating potions for yourselves?
I think a little bit of both. I think we want them to be sellable, but we want to have a small portion of them kept for our use as needed.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
And what we might even do is, rather than just taking a certain number, we'll buy them at cost from the store for our own use. That way, we don't lose money in the process, but it doesn't cost us as much as the full price.
Yeah, I was going to say even if we could just cover, even if we could say, oh, we're selling X amount to produce X amount, for free, then that would be worth it.
Okay, so the idea is that you want to cover the cost of building your own stuff.
For a large part, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And more if possible.
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
I'm not sure whether is the alchemy lab limited to potions, or can we make other certain things, or do we need to get the magic, the enchantment room up and running?
What are you thinking?
Well, honestly,
Explosive.
I really think we need another set of sending stones if we can get our hands on them. Basically,
Okay,
the idea is
okay.
to have a set that we keep within the party, and then the set for the party back to the HQ.
All right, that would require the magical enchanter.
Okay.
And I'll have to. No, it does talk about creating magic items. So that will require the magical enchanter.
Okay. In the meantime, though, we'll keep eyes and ears open for buying a set if we can find them during our travels. So, the odds and ends shop, talk to Galloway. That sort of thing. Just see if we can get another set.
Okay. And just to let you guys know that all alchemy checks are made with advantage if made from within the alchemy lab. So that's kind of a bonus to having the alchemy lab there.
Nice.
As well as the tavern also gets a bonus. Taverns are a gathering place for those with guests or with quests and rumors to spread. And a typical trip to this tavern will dispense 1d4 minus 1 of each every 7 days.
Ooh.
So, who wants to roll me a d4?
Go for it, Doc.
Really, you're going to trust my rolling?
Well, let's get the critical failures out of the way first.
There you go.
Perfect.
So Doc hasn't rolled for a while, and his first roll is a 1.
Practice. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you get one rumor. Doc, roll me a d6.
Oh god. And it's false. There you go.
Called it.
All right. So within your bar, you've heard of a new spot. I'm actually gonna save this this rumor. Well, no, I'll go ahead and tell you. The farmers at Leilon Point have been seeing more shark fins in the water lately. Some even claim to see humanoids swimming along with the sharks. Can you imagine? There's your rumor.
Mm.
So you'll learn a little bit about Leyland Point here coming up. Let's see. The party also gets advantage on all persuasion checks involving those who regularly use the tavern. So your normal tavern users, your regular customers, you get advantage on persuasion checks.
Huh.
And no, I do not have a ready list of all of your normal customers prepared right now. So if you want to use that, just ask me if that person's a customer. You know, no clergy members, probably.
Or to be fair, you ever been to a Catholic church?
Yeah. I said probably.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, so as I dug through all the things from the previous two modules, I came across Fairvax wanting to learn proficiency with herbalism. We haven't really done a lot with that. I did have a schedule listed there. Fairvax, I have 8 weeks left on this. Does that sound right?
That does sound right, because I want to say the last downtime we had was when you expressed interest in starting on it, or continuing it anyway.
All right,
I know
give me
basically the herbalism skill ties into the alchemy, because I don't think there's a separate alchemy skill.
Right. Yeah, I'm saying that now that you have a Dabra back with you, and you spend a couple of days, go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Ouch. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, so you don't want.
You like me to roll it for you?
Oh, that's not too bad.
All right. Yeah, because on a roll of 16 or higher, you get reduced by 2 weeks instead of 1. So now it's 6 weeks. Though in supplies, we're gonna say now that you have the alchemy station, I'm gonna cut the supply cost in half. So instead of 25 gold, we'll say 12 gold.
Nice.
I also have for you, Fairvax. You were trying to write some spells into your spell book.
Yes.
And I don't remember if you ever did. Unseen Servant and Silence.
I believe I got those previously, but let me double check to make sure I've got them jotted down.
I remember us paying some money at the time, but I think maybe that was for the water stuff because we were leaving or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah.
water breathing was the most recent one that I added to my book. The Unseen Servant and Silence, I want to say we did after we got here, and I was able to talk to the guy in the tower. At least I think that's who I got it from. I'd have to go back and check notes.
Yeah, I remember the book. I wrote down the book came from an adventurer.
Well, maybe that was something that we found at one
Yeah.
of the shops, and we bought the book.
That's right. It was in. I think it was in Phandalin.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So did you ever get those written in, or?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Cool. All right, so I can take that off. All right, and so I want you guys to hit me up because we're already spending a lot of time here, but I want you guys to hit me up with if your character wants to do anything with their downtime other than work. Hit me up and we'll work on what they want to do. I know Azure probably has some stuff going on that he wants to build out, you know, as far as the forge goes.
Jen asked Webley to show her how to use those
say-
fancy tools to open up.
I was
Open
going to
up
say,
the-
if you
open
say
up locks.
thieves tools, I was going to. Jesus Christ, dude.
Open up those fancy locks and stuff. How he does that? Teach her how to do that.
Absolutely. Well, yeah. You know what? I'm going to go out of my way and buy Jen her own set.
Oh, she's so
Yeah.
excited.
Well, she should be. It's kind of like using somebody else's dice, you know?
Ah, I see. Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think she knows where you
so-
can find those anyway. So
Well, that's why I'm going to get you your own set. Actually, we got a smithy. We could probably make them now.
Yeah, you could. I mean, if you were to provide Azure with the specifications, he could definitely. I think actually, Azure, don't you have an ability to create stuff like that, like low cost stuff like that, just
Anything
out of the
under
blue?
100 gold pieces, as long as I have the material, yes.
Awesome.
And actually, I can do spells to create the material and even more expensive stuff as well.
Really?
Fabrication,
so-
stuff like another level or so, but I have like fabrication. I can't think of the other thing.
All right. So over the course of the past like 6 or 7 days, however long it's been that you guys have just been chilling, we'll assume that Azure has had enough time to not only create the materials but build the Webley specifications. And so Jen, you now have your own set of thieves tools.
cool.
Why
I
do you need
will-
thieves' tools?
So when I hit next level, I'm not taking a rogue or anything, but I'm probably going to take a.
Damn straight you're not.
I'm
What?
probably going to take
Oh, you
a.
barely took Rogue, Doc. Don't even go there.
Yeah.
Mr. Warlock.
So.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. So that being resolved, I'm going to kind of go over some of the stuff, and I modified it to match our Leilon versus the one that's in the module. But let's talk about Leilon. Some new places that have been built there. You know, you guys have been off adventuring. You went off to Phandalin herding goats, and you went out to the Shrine of Savras, came back, fought at Wayside, got back into town. Marigold summoned a demon, and then you guys were off again, going, out to sea and then to another plane. You've missed a lot of stuff. Not that you just haven't noticed, but it just hasn't been important for mentioning. So let's go over some of the things that is going on in Leilon. The Palisade of Leilon is completely finished. Makes a complete semicircle and is defended by an earthen rampart. To the southwest, new settlers are attempting to build docks for the barges made to cross the marsh and meet merchant ships out at sea. The population is growing as new buildings made of wood or stone with thatched roofs are erected in Leilon's muddy streets. And of course, at the center of it all, the House of Thalavar, the cylindrical wizard tower, rises like a beacon 4 times the height of every other building. Some lots still lie in ruins, but the settlers are working quickly, clearing and reconstructing. This is a town that is just looking like it's definitely on its way. Visitors with coin to spend are welcome in Leilon, and adventurers are the settlers' favorite. While there's not much work to be done within the town, there are a couple of things to accomplish outside of the settlement listed on the job board at the fishery. One of the newest developments in Leilon is Leilon Point, a community of fishers and farmers who willingly traded the safety of the town's defenses for the freedom to govern themselves. Their separation from the town was not disagreeable, and the council made sure that these folks knew that they could count on support and trade from Leilon. They moved basically about 5 to 10 miles north. And so you those of you that are guardsmen know that a single guard is sent. It's kind of seen as like the chill duty, that you are sent out to Leyland Point and back, and that's all you're expected to do that day. Just go check on them, see how they're doing.
Okay, I just want to put this as a bad idea. North is where that damn inn
Lighthouse is?
the inn.
That too.
That's been
Well, yeah,
Can we get the map?
but it's not south. It's not into the Mirror of Dead Men, so that's a bonus.
I think the poor Wayside Inn's been through more shit than a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but basically, I'm guessing the Leilon Point's either here, unless they're talking about this.
Yeah, it's weird that Leyland itself is on the map. It looks like it's so far away from the sea, but then when you look at the Leyland map, it's right there.
Yeah.
It's got its own shoreline. So I kind of look at it as Leyland is actually more right here, and Leyland Point's kind of right here.
Okay. I mean, it could be that the edge of Leilon. Can we get the city map?
Yep. Right.
We don't have a new city map, sadly, from the module.
And of course, we don't have a scale on it, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, you do have a new city map for the new module. I just haven't revealed all the names of the things yet.
Oh, okay.
Though it is weird that they decided not to draw like a better palisade.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but yeah. So actually, this is a good map to be on to continue. Sorry about that. Let's see here. So the folks at Leyland Point, they moved about 10 miles northwest, and they're out there. Well, there's a guard that goes out there every day. It's almost a reward, if they just feel like you need a break, they just send you out there, make the 10-mile walk out to Leyland Point and back. Also is the barge yard. I'll be unveiling these things as they come along. The barge yard, 6 mud-covered barges are chained together and beached at the edge of Leilon, where the town meets the marsh. The barge master is a gruff, elderly female dwarf named Rosta Anvilhand. She rents a barge for a 10-day for 10 gold. So a lot of people use these barges to get farther out to sea because none of the big ships can come in here. So they use the barges to get all the way farther out to sea and meet up with larger ships. Let's see here. Next is Aubrey's Peculiarities. The shop is crammed with curiosities dredged from the ruins of Leilon, old fishing rods, swamp idols, mining helmets, and other oddities. A half-orc female named Breltora Redeye runs the store. She's the only person to ever run the store, as far as you know.
Yeah.
Though her beau, the recently promoted Corporal Jessup, is usually hanging around. And every 10-day, I roll a d20 on this table to find out what unique items this store has. And so for today's session, it's a unique set of carpenter's tools, high quality and engraved with somebody's family crest. It has history. You just don't know what it is. Also, your Loot of Illusions sold for 250 gold.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Finally got around to selling that.
All right. It's in the stash.
Okay. Next, the Lathander Shrine. The Shrine to Lathander, god of light, was the first temple to be constructed in Leilon. Marigold Brightshine is still the head priest and a member of the council, though she has seemed a little down and out lately. Ever since that demon summoning, she's not as chipper and prominent in the council anymore. She conducts services at the shrine each day at dawn. She can also cast Cure Wounds for a donation and Lesser Restoration as well.
I think we should try to support her in the council. She fell because of us. Kind of feel we owe her.
Yeah,
She
we can
seems
throw
like a
somebody
decent
around.
out. Yeah, she seems like a good ally, right? Beneficial in the future. Did I say that?
Next up, there's a new shrine in town, the Timora Shrine. Goddess of
Uh-oh.
Luck, recently erected in Leilon, Puck Caribdes, a lithe, rambunctious male elf, runs the temple and sells potions for the prices listed on the Puck's Potions table. Let me see here.
Competition.
I
Yeah.
agree. It's competition.
I think we need to burn this shrine down. Yeah.
Hey,
All right. There's the prices for potions. And I have to roll on a table to see how much of each potion that Puck has. Other than blah blah blah, each 10-day Puck's inventory refreshes, so I will re-roll. But unlimited potions of healing.
oh, I like that.
All right. Next up, also new to town, Torver's Post. Jack Torver is an optimistic young male human who has just finished building Leilon's new and currently only general store. The Peculiarity Shop had been used previously as a general store, but this one allows it to kind of be its own thing. He is a devout worshiper of Lathander, old Jack Torver is, and attends the shrine services each morning, then offers advice from the sermons to his customers. Jack sells standard adventuring gear, anything in the player's handbook, in the gear section, with the exception of potions of healing. He directs adventurers looking for the potions to the Timora Shrine, and those looking for armor, weapons, and other items he can't supply to the town square. So he's kind of a stay in his lane kind of dude. Like, hey, they already sell potions. I don't want to get in that business. Zana Talish already sells armor and weapons. I don't want to get in that business. So rations and gear, non armor and weapons gear can be bought at Torver's Post.
We need to undercut this potion sale guy as far as cost.
Or just hinder his ability to make such things.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so next is the town square. Leilon Town Square has become a place where local vendors and those passing through town can set up stalls and sell their wares. One vendor, you all know, the blacksmith Zana Talish, is a resident of Leilon who sells armor and weapons. More exotic items could be available from a traveling merchant in the square at the DM's discretion. The cost for such items should be high and blah blah blah. Azam's Emporium is currently in the town square. He has just come from up north towards Icewind Dale and the 10 towns, all that area. And he is currently selling. He has left because on his way down he went through Neverwinter as well, and they kind of cleaned him out. And so now he's going back down towards Waterdeep to buy a bunch of stuff and make his little route back up through Neverwinter and back up all the way to maybe even Luskan. He says this time. So all he has left right now is a potion of healing. He has 2 of those. A spell scroll of first level spell scroll of Frost Fingers, which is basically an AoE frosty spell from the Rime of the Frost Maiden,
Mm-hmm.
and a potion of climbing, which you will sell for also 50 gold apiece, just like the potions of healing. All right. Next is the Umber Hulk's Shell Inn. Alien Malwyn, a kind-hearted, non-binary human, runs this newly constructed two-story inn. A bed for the night costs 5 silver, while a meal costs 1 silver. Since we've been dealing in gold, I'll adjust that. Whatever. You guys have your own spot. If the characters stay in this tavern or stay in the inn, the alien shares a tale from another traveler with them, and but for the most part, you can hear the same tales in your own place.
Okay, so all of a sudden we've got all sorts of competition, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Kind
We
of.
have all sorts of cheap
Kind of.
knockoffs.
You guys already know about the House of Thalavar.
Well, us kiboshing the Talus activity nearby probably,
Yeah.
gave people incentive to invest.
I
How's
mean, you've
the
made the place safe.
how's the House of Thalavar's how's that dude doing on his bringing about the destruction of the world?
he has not begun construction on the planar gate.
All right.
He's only recently made any headway on the planar beacon, which we will get to. All right, so
Maybe by the next time we get trapped in the elemental plane of water, we
Yeah.
yeah.
all right. Now that we're done with Welcome to Leilon, let's go over everything that happened. Some of this will address the questions that we already have. All right, Hammerbill. You went down to the Mayor of Dead Men. You met up with Slosh again, and Hussein, their tribal chief, informed you that there has been some weirdness going on to the south of them. A few skeletons and or zombies have just stumbled into their camp, like onesies and twosies. Not enough to be a threat or considered to be an actual attack, but it's definitely odd. And the tribe is not willing, they're not capable of expending the resources to investigate. They're still too few in number to really do any of that. So do you want to take Slosh and maybe check it out, safely? Not running into anything that's going to get you killed, but
Sure. Why not?
all right. So you just maybe go like a mile into the swamp to the south, and you do find zombie tracks. Give me a survival or investigation check, your choice.
Ooh.
Second. I lost my sheet. What were the choices?
Survival or investigation.
Yeah, survival.
Okay.
Sweet.
You find some zombie tracks,
Tracks.
and they sometimes the tracks get turned around and head back to the south. So it looks like they go to the north and they just kind of meander around, and sometimes they get pointed back to the south. Sometimes it looks like the zombie gets dragged away back to the south.
Hmm.
And you expect that the only ones that continue on were the onesies and twosies that the tribe was able to see, and you kind of get the feeling like there would be more to know about this, but you just don't.
Hmm. I don't think she's willing to go check it out herself by herself.
Okay, so just something to keep in mind. You you spent some time there. You know, you partied it up, hung out with Slosh, and returned to town. Um, do you tell the party about the tracks and the situation going on down there?
Yeah, sure.
All
I
right,
will.
all right. So you all,
Hopefully the lizard dudes. I mean, they know to, or we're at peaceful interaction with them to the point where if they're having trouble with major zombie things, they'll send somebody our way.
yeah, yeah. They
Okay.
they they definitely know that if push came to shove, they could really just haul ass out of there and come stay in Leilon if they had to, or at the very least, they could at least request help from Leilon, and
Okay.
and you guys would come down. Azure, you said, or sorry, Jen. Let's do Jen first. Jen, you said you wanted to fish and drink.
Fish and drink, and also have Webley teach me those fancy fancy things, and show me how he
Nope.
how he lifts things out of people's pocket and stuff.
Oh my god.
She keeps bugging him. Hey, show me this. Show me that. No, show me this. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Jen's going in a new direction.
Apparently.
All right. So let's calculate your fishing. Let's say you fished for
Oh, and I'm fishing. Yeah.
let's say you fished for 6 mornings. So let's see. Jobs. Roll me well, first off, are you going to try to use the harmonica?
Of course I am. Yes.
Okay. So give me 6 disadvantaged D20 rolls.
Performance rolls or just D20?
Yeah, performance rolls. Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5's the worst. 11's the best.
Okay. Now give me either animal handling or survival checks. Give me 6 of them.
Survival or animal? They're both the same. Disadvantage or not? Well, anyway, you can figure it out.
No, we'll just take the first 6 rolls.
Okay.
Sorry, that was supposed to be just straight.
Sure.
All right, so let's see. Over the 6 days, you get 8 gold plus 6 gold plus 4 gold, 2 gold, 4 gold, plus 2 gold.
26 gold.
All right, so that's 26 gold from fishing.
Okay. I'm putting that in my. I don't know if Webley was here when we discussed this, but we all took 100 gold pieces and put it in our personal stash. Since okay,
I heard you guys
So-
discussing it. I wasn't here for that conversation, but it got
yeah,
mentioned
so
earlier.
you
Yeah,
should have 100 in your
I do.
stash.
I do.
Okay.
Oh, let me see after.
All right. So and we'll give some
103, I might add.
Yeah.
All right. Azure, you said you wanted to work with Zana Talish at her smithy and complete construction on the alchemy lab. Construction is done on the alchemy lab, and so you worked with Zana, expanding your friendship with her by showing her some cool smithy tricks you learned, and between the two of you, increased production by her smithy by a significant amount. So I want you to give me a smithing tools check.
Okay.
All right, that's a 15. Now give me a D10. So that is you make 48 gold. So Zana Taylor's like splits, the profit made by you helping her at the smithy and making some things and selling it yourself and blah blah. So you pull 48 gold from that.
Yeah, stick that in personal.
All right, so that's everything. Like I said, I feel a lot more organized here, so we're gonna be better going forward. Fairvex, you got with Galio Librio, and you told him about how Marigold summoned the evil Glabrazu Zergakor Vaketh, and to get information out of him. And how the demon mentioned the name of your party member, Rivix, and that Rivix was in the realm of the Ebondeath. And Galio has never heard of the realm of the Ebondeath, but he says it's quite possible that certain magics were used to purposely make it that way. If no one can remember, then no one can do whatever it is they would be capable of doing if they did remember. So Zergakor, though, clearly knew about it, so there might be others that know as well. And now that the library, so you guys may recall way back in the beginning of last module, you voted to install a library in town versus a guild hall or bringing a noble. And the library is complete now. There have been some wizards and some smart folk coming down to either contribute to the library or read from it, as well as some money from the town is being spent to get some books in there, do a little trading.
Okay.
And so Galio has been meaning to make it down there and meet some of the traveling wizards, and he says perhaps there's even a member of the Harpers in town that he might request to get some assistance in finding this realm of the Ebondeath. A day or two later, Galio states that he has indeed located the realm of the Ebondeath, using the planar beacon that you helped him complete. However, this does not allow for the travel to there. That would require rebuilding the planar gate. So as a party, well, he asks you directly, are you going to help him complete the planar gate?
Yeah, I would be willing to help him.
Yeah, what could go
Okay.
wrong?
All right.
Oh,
Not much more than already has, so,
Yeah.
And so he says, the council doesn't really approve of the gate. It took a while to convince them that the beacon did not allow for traveling between planes. The cleric isn't there.
I know, that's why I'm not saying anything.
So he kind of mentions like, hey, just to let you know, if you help me do this, you're probably going against the will of the town council.
Well, let's at least get it so that it can be activated on short notice.
Okay.
Because it's one of those, if it means that we can get the people that have been lost back, that might be worthwhile. It's just a matter of, better to put the time into it now, and then we can deal with the council before we go through.
All right. And cool. Quick note about that.
I'm not
And do you
saying
really?
activate the gate before we deal with the council. I'm saying have it ready to go and then deal with the council.
What do you care? You can always banish people back to home. We've got that under our belt now.
So,
It's only
so
one a day.
Fairfax, do you discuss this with the party? Do you?
I will. I will after after I basically said that I would help him because
Okay.
I think we should try to get the people that were lost back, especially if it helps us screw over the Merkle cult even more. But yeah, I'll bring it to the party's attention at the right opportunity.
All right. And okay. As you are leaving the House of Talavar and you return to the party HQ, you see that the whole party is gathered there, along with Griselda Copperrot, the Growler, one of the members of the council, and she's speaking really urgently. You know, she's very worried, and she says that the guard that usually goes out to Leilon Point did not return last night, and wants you to go out and check it out.
This is familiar.
Yeah.
This is how every module starts. The guards
Remember
have
who the
a
guard
police.
is.
We should check out the. Yeah, is it Corporal Jessup? I mean, he can't
No.
handle the truth. Okay.
No, it's not Corporal Jessup. He is not leaving town anytime soon if he can help it.
Yeah, we should probably check out that lighthouse we never got around to also. If we're heading that way. Not to throw a wrinkle in the GM's, but I'm sure he has a map for that.
Yeah, I mean, the Thunder Cliffs are, or sorry, not the Thunder Cliffs. We actually get rid of that. You guys have no need to ever go there again.
We never checked that out.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it even has a name, and you guys have been interested in it for long enough that you learned the name. You learned the name of the place.
Oh, great.
The Tower of Storms.
And the main bad chick is Storm something?
Stormsworn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's related.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you guys want to go to Leilon Point.
So you're not saying it's related, like you're not saying it was a Kraken, it was a Karkin, right?
Karkin, yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
the same way you're saying it? Not related?
There's only one way to find out.
You love us and you know it, DM.
I do. Let's see here. All right. So you guys want to go down to Leilon Point, check it out, and then whatever happens there, you'll head on to the Tower of Storms afterwards.
Well, not whatever happens there, but sure.
Okay, no matter what happens at Leilon Point, you're going to go on to the Tower of Storms. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's. And I apologize in advance. The one thing I did too late in preparing for today's session was notice that the freaking map here. I guess I gotta bring you guys to the map. Can't just bring myself. Can everybody see everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
could still-
Notice that you see everything. they didn't do the lighting for
They
this
don't
map for
usually
some
do it
reason.
on outside stuff. Oh, I see. It's got an inside thing.
They didn't
Yeah,
hide the
there's like a
enemies
whole
either.
there's like a whole cave and
You can turn on dynamic lighting and then give
Fog of
sight.
war it.
Yikes.
You don't have to fog of war. Just give sight out to whatever. Because we all have dark vision, so I mean, it should only let us see out so far. I mean, sure, we can see across map boundaries, but
all right. So you're saying turn on dynamic lighting. So how far can you see out right now?
everything.
Everything.
I don't know. Maybe I'm saying the wrong thing, but I think what I'm mean to say is
Yeah, normally you do have a sight range.
yeah.
And that's what I was goofing around with before I started the session.
Wouldn't worry too much. I have a side
Yeah.
quest area.
A little bit. All right. So, let's see here. The farms of Leilon Point, which are over here, are deathly quiet and still. Every window in the community of 13 quaint buildings is shuttered. Many of the village's fields are reduced to blackened ash, and its single street is lined with overturned carts, destroyed sacks of grain. Closer down. Destroyed sacks of grain, and the rotting, slaughtered carcasses of chickens and pigs.
No slaughtered people.
No farmlands. For the field.
Yeah, they're it's like I don't know, man.
Fields?
Look at the map. It's it doesn't. You're right. It doesn't look like farmland.
Like I said, I fail my
It-
perception check and just don't see them.
Yeah, yeah. They're somewhere else. Yeah. So you guys see the farms actually leading up to this, on this road, walking up, and you come to the village, and yeah, you see it's kind of almost deserted looking. Though this village on a seaside cliff is mostly farmhouses, 4 buildings without attached fields stand out. I guess these are supposed to be fields? That's a poor map for that. The first, a large cottage, has a sign outside its door that reads Head House. Second, a cubic wood building depicts the image of a curling waves on its front door. Third is a brick building high up on the hill, its massive windows shuttered tight. The final piece of interest is a stone shed with a smashed door at the edge of town, near a path that winds down towards the water.
I take it this one.
Yeah, it's this one.
Is this the one on top of the hill?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was going to say, it'd be kind of silly that they have the underground map if there's a building on top of it.
Yeah.
The yeah, we have no need to be subtle here, right?
Is it
Well, of
not?
course we do, but that's a different.
Yeah.
But we aren't, so
Yeah. Knock, knock, knock. Head house.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. Do you just knock or do you say anything?
I knock and
land shark.
patrol from Patrol from Leilon.
And he says, you hear a voice that says, "Are they dead?"
Seem to be a lot of dead chickens and animals out here, but I don't see any people.
They're not gone. You should probably get away. Get away
Who are
while you
they?
can.
Yeah, who are they? What's happened here? Why don't
They're
you
fish
come out
people.
here, fish people? Did they come from the sea?
Yes. He says,
There
"I'm
was a
not opening
guard.
up."
I kicked the door in.
Fairfax, you want to do some water breathing just in case?
Yeah, I could do that. It'll take about 10 minutes, but yeah, I can do that.
Is anybody not able to see the map?
You see
I
it.
can see.
I can see.
Okay.
All right. We get it. That's the head house. Jesus, that stuff is like really big.
Yeah, take the 10 minutes and fire up water breathing.
Yeah.
All right. You guys go ahead and you now can water breathe if you need to. And Jin, you're gonna kick in the door.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a strength check
Strength check.
or
Can I do
it's a,
damage?
it's a tough door.
Well, my strength sucks, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, then let's go with that. Let's go with a strike.
all right. So here's a kick, and there you go. That was bad damage.
All right.
Why
Go
would
ahead
you
and
let me?
yeah, go ahead and give me another one. He starts though he does start yelling like, "Stop it! You're being too loud. Bring them back."
Who are they?
So if we're allowed, we can bring all the fishmen to us. I have spells for
And
that.
and so you with the second strike you knock in the door and he backs away from it and you see a man standing there. He's got this very large mustache and he's wearing like a weird cloth hat. He's just kind of looking at you like, "Get out. No, put my door back and leave."
Yeah, we don't really have time to play games here. What's going on? What fish things? Where'd they come from? Gotta help us out here. Help me help you.
Uh
I will try to be persuasive if that's something that you care about.
Yeah, give me a persuasion check with disadvantage because you broke in his door.
I could try intimidation.
We'll try that next.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can I
All
throw
right.
guidance?
You can now that you've mentioned it.
So next would be 4.
Oh, on my guys? On mine?
Well, no,
or
not
whoever
on
rolls
Jin's.
next?
Yeah,
Right.
you guys
next,
got to
yeah.
figure that out beforehand.
Yeah.
All right. So Jin, you're not very persuasive. However, Hammerbell, would you like to try intimidation? And Azure, you want to cast guidance first?
Really on intimidation, but
He is being very, very stubborn.
He says, "I'm not telling you anything. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out."
We're not leaving until you tell us something.
All right, give me that intimidation roll.
I'm gonna pat Webley on the back and say, Webley, may you walk with God. Go figure this out.
Okay. So Jin tries to calm him down, and he's just like, no, I'm not talking to you. Just go. And then Hammerbell comes in, and she's got her big weapon, and he's like, what are you gonna do? Kill me? They're gonna kill me. Get out.
Just tell us what they do.
And
All
and
right.
so I think Azure, did you cast guidance on Webley?
There you go, Webley.
That was that.
Yeah. Walk with
I'll
God. Go
cast
figure this
guidance
out.
on
And push
myself
him
and try
forward.
to reason with him as well.
All right, Webley, roll a persuasion.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. All right, Fairfax.
Well, okay.
Yeah. All right. So, between you two, excuse
Roll
me.
your extra d4 because Webley may still get a better result.
Watch him roll a 1.
Well, either way, 16's enough to pass the check. Hold on.
But what do you
just a
say to
second.
him?
Yeah. What do you say to him, Fairfax, to calm him down?
We've killed a Karkin. We got this.
What? What? Did you?
So last session, I had the merfolk speaking common, but it definitely wasn't their first language, and so they were trying to figure out the word for the beast that they wanted the party to slay, and so they had all agreed that in common, the beast's name was Karken, and so immediately the party's like, oh shit, it's a kraken, and I was like, oh, come on, guys, I mean,
That's
let
awesome.
let the mystery live, and they're just like, no, it's a kraken. It's kraken, definitely. Hey, buddy, you said it wrong. It's kraken, you know. And so the now, yeah, it wasn't as deceptive as I thought it was. I failed that check.
That's awesome. I like that. That's a good story.
So
Listen, if you want to be able to stay here and live, you need to tell us what's going on. Otherwise, we're going to evacuate you back to Leilon.
and at the threat of living under the rule of Griselda Copperrot again, he talks. He introduces himself as Marciano, and he says that a 10-day ago, a band of violent shark people appeared out of nowhere on the eastern edge of town. Eastern?
Clearly, they went around the hill.
They're
Yeah.
land sharks.
Land shark.
Yeah. On the edge of town, let's leave out that eastern part, and began burning the fields and killing animals. The attack stopped almost as soon as it began. And so Marciano sent word to Leilon for help after the first attack, but he thinks his guy might have got killed. And more raids followed. There was one attack each day at a different time from a different direction. And with every attack, the shark people destroyed more property. Then
Damn, so how
yesterday some of the folks were like, hey, where the hell are these shark people coming from? They couldn't find them in the water. They got in boats and traveled around the water, and we're gonna try and like spear them, and that didn't they couldn't find anybody, and so they eventually went into the salt cave. They went into the salt cave to the east, and I guess that's why they're saying that they came from the east.
Mhm.
They went to the salt cave in the east, and those people, the hunting party, has not returned. So Marciano ordered everyone in Leyland Point to remain inside until further notice and wait for help to come from Leyland.
So we are the
He
help. So
he said he saw a soldier. Said he saw a soldier yesterday come and was immediately murdered by the shark people in the bushes across the street from his house. He describes the raiders as green-scaled monsters with finned heads. After sharing this information with the characters, he begs them to find and drive off the aquatic raiders.
They don't sound very aquatic, but sure.
Mm,
With shark fins? I think
Yes.
they are.
Well, they're killing people in the fields.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, they're coming up on land, and
Talus was probably stirring things up and making them pissy, so they're probably looking for a safer location.
yeah,
So, actually, depending on the circumstance, we get them to stop attacking, they might help us against Talos.
Oh.
could be another ally like those,
that
lizard people.
that's
Lizard and
That's a
shark.
stretch, I know.
that's some wishful thinking there, kids.
Yeah, the Sahagin are usually a lot worse than the lizard folk.
Yeah.
Hey, it worked
Yeah, why
for
don't
the
we go talk to
were-rats,
that
it worked for the
merman you,
lizard folk. I'm just saying. We're on a good streak here. Were-rats.
Yeah.
Were
Rats, that's true.
Were-rats, lizard folk. Saying.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
maybe we could go
So
talk
these
to
things
him.
were last seen in the bushes.
yeah.
Killing the
They
guard.
were last seen leaving the bushes right here to grab this guard, the one that's been missing, and drag him into the woods and kill him, or drag him into these bushes and kill him.
All right, let's go check that area out.
Does
Yeah.
our newfound ranger have any tracking skills yet?
She kicks ass in the Underdark.
Gotcha.
That's you must have some really interesting character concepts. Cause... Anyways,
Yeah.
So
she-
fascinated by Hammerbell.
Yeah, she was very fascinated by it. Like she's fascinated by you.
oh,
Webley. Yeah. Yeah, she tries to actually steal a gold from Webley's pouch.
That'll
Ooh,
go
give me a,
over well.
give me a
She
sleight
has-
of hand check versus
she has no
Webley.
sleight-
Give me perception.
He has no sleight of hand skill, but sure. Oh, but I did roll a 20.
did you really? You suck.
Webley, give me a perception check.
I'm not gonna live this down unless. Oh my god.
Ah.
Oh!
So you
I can't-
you try your
Yeah.
absolute best, Jin. You're
Yeah.
almost there, and you even think that the little flicking motion you made with your wrist to actually get into the coin purse that he didn't notice, and you're like, whew. But the fact is that he did. He was just waiting for your hand to get just a little farther in there before just smacking it.
No, I
Sweet.
grab it.
I looked
and
very
say,
disappointingly at Jen and told her next time to ask for some guidance.
really good technique. Just keep practicing.
Thanks.
And here I was thinking Webley would have tried to embarrass her by like drawing her into a dance step.
Yeah. Now, can we have Jin make a perception check?
Yeah, Jen,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll perception.
Let's
No
see,
advantage.
perception. All right, I'm pretty good at perceiving things. Oh, sorry, but not that one.
Ooh,
Oof.
Yeah.
yeah. So
I hand Jin back the coin that I just stole while she was trying to steal mine.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Okay,
You
I'll
roll
keep
up through your
practicing.
fingers first.
I'll keep practicing. Yeah.
Good job.
All right, so there's a town under attack, by the way.
Yeah, let's kill some
Details.
Details.
Take a look.
All right, let's check out this this shrubbery.
We'll find the night.
Okay.
Yes, the Knights of Knee. As the campaign
All
goes
right.
off the rails.
Yeah. All right, so you guys see you find this half-eaten body of it's unmistakable, the helmet and the armor. It's the guard from Leilon.
Oh.
Go through his pockets for
Gather
loose
up
change.
gather up his any personal belonging things to give back to whoever.
Mexican.
What?
It seems like she said next of kin.
I sounded like Mexican, and I'm like, how can you tell?
Oh God.
Keepers, Mister.
I heard it too, but I knew she said next of kin, which is why I said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's Mexican.
Yeah. Oh man.
So that explains the Spanish peanuts and chocolate sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't hear peanuts. Wow.
Okay.
Get your mind out of the gutter. You're standing on my head.
Yeah. Doc Webley has
Sorry.
great perception. Doc is getting old.
Yeah.
Uh, so you guys observe over here. You find the body. Looks like it's already been, searched. It's already been looted. Doesn't even, the normal things that a guard would have on them. Their weapon, the shield, anything. Even the metal pauldrons that the guards sometimes have, that kind of help them out, and maybe even bracers depending on the guard. There's very limited supply, but those are definitely missing or gone, or maybe didn't have them to begin with. But this body's been looted.
There's other adventurers around.
Oh, let's kill them.
Any tracks or anything?
You do
Fish
see.
tracks.
Well, give me a investigation or survival check.
Cool.
Yeah. You don't really see any tracks.
Great.
Well,
None that aren't just like
maybe.
old.
Maybe I'll try it. Oh, nope. Not anything.
But we know
Yeah, lucky
there's
sevens.
caves here, right?
What's that?
But we know there are caves here, though, right? Like literally,
we see
said
the cave?
caves right there.
Well, we can see.
Yeah. The guy in the head house, Marciano, he told you that they sent some people into the caves. Those caves are the entrance to that cave is down here.
Mm.
Wait, I didn't see down here.
Yeah, I didn't see down here.
Oh,
either.
sorry.
Yeah, on
okay.
the map there are
Okay.
3 entrances, but that's the one they know about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just that one that they know about.
All right. Well, if we don't know about that entrance, let's go to the main entrance.
Right? Go ahead
Yeah.
and move that way. There's nothing else. You don't want to talk to anybody else in the town or see anything else?
No.
Eh.
Nah.
I'm gonna go stab something.
All right.
Unless there's.
Yeah, I got a new spell I'm itching to try out.
Uh-oh.
All right. Just looking into the cave here. you see a spear sticking up out of the ground here, just inside the cave. And at the tip of the spear, or what you assume is a spear because you can't see the actual pointy part. Instead, at the top of that, you see the severed head of a human man.
Oh, that's just not right.
Okay,
All right.
they don't look very friendly.
The caves are the caves are dark. Caves
Uh,
are dark and do not have any unnatural sources of light from inside, as far as you can tell.
cool.
Well,
That's my kind of place. Does everyone want to hang here for a second while I yank the head off the pike and we can see if that does something?
I don't know what you think it's going to do, but okay.
I don't know. Hopefully not blow up. I don't know.
Hopefully not send us to a different realm.
Yeah, Jen goes up and takes the head off the pike and sets it gently down in the sand.
Okay, when you take the head off the pike,
Yeah.
you have to step into the cave a little bit. Are you trying to be stealthy at all? Are you trying to gently take the head off the pike? Are you
I am definitely trying to be stealthy.
okay? Okay, give me a stealth check.
There's a stealth check.
All right, you feel pretty stealthy.
And yeah, I just don't want to make it like, if it's a lever or something. I mean, I will, I'll grab it if something comes down and I have the ability to port over into the cave to avoid it, I will. Yeah.
Okay. As you step forward into the cave to grab this severed head, we'll say the severed head's right about here.
Yeah.
You notice that the entire southern wall of the cave, and you can only see this now, the entire southern wall of the cave is filled with pikes with severed heads on them.
Oh, that's just, well, then
And
Yeah, I don't think
one's-
we're negotiating with these.
what
guess
what is
one's no
your
big deal.
what is your dark vision? What's it out to?
60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Pink.
Wow. Yeah, you notice that down here towards the end of this tunnel, you can see that the bodies of the humans that were decapitated were thrown at the back of this cave, covering a patch of floor. Just it's mostly kind of a there's like 2 inches of water covering most of this cave, but this is a spot where the stone kind of rises up just a little bit, and all these bodies are just kind of stacked on top of it.
Okay. I don't take the head down and I say, a lot more heads in there and bodies and headless bodies as well. We should be extra careful. I'll pop up a pass without trace.
Okay.
Excellent.
And with that, we're at the halfway point here, and I've got some food in front of me. So, if you guys don't mind, we will take a very short break.
All right. But nobody
Oh,
to talk to.
geez.
Yeah. All right.
So like 5 minutes.
You're saving it.
Okay, give me some music, please.
Yep, I got you.
What? How in the thing, though, there's no there's no way they don't have license. That's the thing is that as soon as I left, I'm invisible. Got it. Let's go. Let's go. We won, he did. There, so that. If we didn't get obsidian, we would have been toast. We would have been toast a lot. Obsidian is a little bit overpowered. Invis, guys, invis. Invis, guys, invis. Invis, go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Oh, he's right there. He's there. He's there. He's there.
Corbin left the blue cheese dressing on the table. Blue cheese dressing was left on the table. I put it in the fridge for you this time. But that stuff goes bad easy.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Let's go.
Okay, I've returned.
Back.
Welcome back.
Anybody not back yet?
Thank Doc.
No, he's
Back,
here.
he's unmuted.
Cool. Everybody's here.
Somebody left blue cheese dressing on the table, apparently.
Easy
all I
thing to
got.
do.
Yeah, I forgot to turn off the mic before I did that.
All right. Well, you guys are here at the mouth of this cave. There's bodies everywhere, and Jin, because you rolled so well on that perception check, I'm going to tell you something else. You hear off in the distance, so you can't exactly see. Down this corridor, you hear some lights splashing,
Okay.
and maybe just a little bit of bubbling as well. So, what do you guys want to do?
The barbarians going.
Yeah, we got paths without trace up.
We're going to be double sneaky.
We're going to be double sneaky.
We mean
want me to
I'd say let Webley go in first because he's got the
The
supervision.
stealthy boots and the stealthy
Well,
boots.
Yeah, the stealthy boots plus the supervision.
Right.
So
What
you can see.
is it like pitch black in there or what?
Yeah,
I mean, right
that's good
here,
for us.
right here, you can see that there's some of the daylight that's reaching into the cave, but beyond that, yeah, it's pitch black. There's no
Oh, good.
natural or unnatural light inside of the cave.
Cool.
I hate natural light. Okay,
We
good.
like that.
Bell should be
All
able
right.
to see 120.
Yeah. I think the double sight is like the best dark sight you can have. So
It was until the new book came out. Somebody's got like 300 feet. Yeah,
interesting. Well, anyway,
that's crazy.
but I don't think double sight imposes the dark vision stuff, right? It's not like it's a dark vision you get disadvantage
Right.
if you're so
Right. Yeah, I don't have the crazy shit. Yeah, let me go take a look real quick.
yeah. So this is how we're going in. Everybody's staying within 30 feet for the quietness.
Okay.
All right.
And everybody
else?
has dark vision these days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody has dark vision or whatever it is that you warlocks have. Eldritch sight.
Devil's own.
Yeah. Alrighty. Fairfax, you going too?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want stealth?
Yeah, give me some stealth checks. It's unlikely that you'll fail, but everybody give me a
Alright.
stealth check.
You should.
Oh, you're
Cleric should give himself the extra bonus.
Bell somehow managed
Like
to
27.
actually be stealthy.
All right.
All right, that's plus 10. I
So
can't
somehow
believe I got
Jin
worse
has the
stealth.
lowest stealth with 23.
Yeah.
I think you guys are stealthy enough. Continue.
That's because Jen keeps yelling at us to be quieter.
Shut up. Yeah.
All right.
I'm step there,
I'm gonna-
step here.
You know, rules be rules. You always go right first until I can see that it goes nowhere.
I tell him that that's a bunch of dead bodies down
Oh yeah. You see
Oh.
down here, Webley, that these are dead bodies. Right around here, the dead bodies are stacked up
Oh.
onto each other, and along the south wall is just heads on pikes.
So it smells really good.
Guess that's a lot, or
All right. And they've been looted. There's nothing worth taking off the dead bodies that are stacked in headless.
Did you want to search those
No.
dead bodies?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
Nope.
So as you get up to here, Webley,
Mm-hmm.
you see that there is a pool of water here,
Mm-hmm.
and you see some fins sticking up out of the water. There's about 5 large fins and a bunch of smaller ones sticking up out of the water here. You see up on this ledge here, looking down onto the pool, is
Mhm.
a humanoid form with a fish face. What? We'll just Shift Z. Yeah. Everybody see that?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Face.
Yeah. So let me make sure I pronounce this correctly. According to D&D Beyond, it's pronounced Sahuagin.
You're wrong.
Probably not the way anybody who's ever just read it has pronounced it.
how exactly is it spelled?
Sahuagin.
We'll just call him Fish Face.
Fish face, yes, a lot easier. Oh, I have no idea.
Hagen.
Yeah, I always said Sahagin.
So,
Yeah, me too.
I always said it like the A and the U were backwards.
mhm.
Sahagin. All right, so that's what we're gonna call him. So this Sahagin up here is just kind of swaying back and forth. Not a lot of sound to this. Just swaying back and forth, and is standing next to this giant clam. And you could tell that it's some kind of ritual of some sort. So according to this, Sahagin, yeah, Sahagin. Anyways,
Yeah.
So what do you want to do, Webley?
Boil the pool of water.
Yeah, somebody have some sort of electric something.
I got cold. I got all sorts of cold.
I could do electric.
Dude, it's electric.
I could do electric too. Drop a chromatic orb in.
I mean, we're assuming these guys are bad guys with all the head on pike. That seems reasonable.
That was
I agree with that.
Yeah. So given that you're inside of Pass Without Trace, you can discuss, and none of the sound will actually escape.
I could pop up and try to take out the guy on top of the ledge if somebody else works on the fins.
So that sounds like a plan.
You think you're going to be able to take him out before he makes any noise?
Well, the pass with trace
I
will go with her.
Yeah, I mean, I might be able to stun him.
If I can get a sneak attack in on him, I might be able to do some damage.
You could get I could hit him when I'm up there. You could bow him.
That will give you sneak.
I can get up there with you. I can
Yeah.
get up there with you. Yeah. If you guys are confident that you can drop the sharks. Actually,
I mean,
the sharks won't raise an alarm. I'm thinking a silent kill on the one guy. I don't know.
I mean, I can port up there right behind him.
Oh, right.
So
All right.
you want to try that? Kind of a coordinated.
Dan,
I'll port up there, and you put an arrow in him.
we can do that. I can. Yeah, I'll still get my sneak attack with the arrow. I give me one quick second though. Let me look at something. Hmm. Okay, never mind. Won't work. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
You port in. I'll be double sneaky and
Spellcasters will get ready to fry the water. All right, that's the plan.
All right. So Azure and Fairfax.
Hammerbell will rush anything that jumps out of the water.
Sure, and she can walk in the water too.
All right.
There you go.
And so Webley, how are you planning on getting up there?
Oh, I was just gonna get within bow range.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, I still think hitting him with the sword's a better bet, but yeah.
All right. So you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait until Jin gets there first. That way you get your sneak attack,
Right.
and then you're gonna fire away.
Right.
However, if Jin gets there first, will you be within 30 feet?
He can be awful sneaky anyway.
What?
Just say
Well, right. I'm saying, but if he's outside of the
right.
pass without trace bubble, will he be able to see the Sahuagin?
Will I be able to see the Sahuagin? You mean,
Yeah.
will it naturally be hidden with that spell?
I mean, we need it almost.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if he's. I think pass without trace is. Let me drop it in chat.
Pretty sure it's a radius around you.
It is, but is it you and your companions from detection? Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Okay, so he would have no problem seeing
He would have
anybody
no-
else who is standing in it.
Right.
Or
Yes.
you could just straight pass without trace and no
This
longer
guy
be
would
hidden.
not be stealthy. This guy would not be stealthy. I would not. Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, that makes sense. Okay, so
All right.
Jin, you shadow port.
Yeah. Oof.
And what do you want to do? You want to try
Yeah. So, I mean, if this is a round of attack, then I've got dread ambusher and all kinds of shit. So
yeah. So let's say this is a surprise round. In mechanics, I don't think there's.
okay.
Yeah. So just
So I mean, I get
so treat it like a surprise round.
all right. So I get my full fledged. I mean, I get my full attack stuff.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So here's first attack out of port with advantage. $18.
And an 18 hits.
And since it hit, I'm burning a key on that and doing a stunning strike. So
Okay, so that's
it's a DC con versus 8, 9, 10, 12, 14.
yeah, it's a no-go.
So here's the second attack. Since he's stunned, it's an advantage as well.
Well,
Shit.
yeah.
I think you hit.
And there's another 12. Here's the bonus attack for the bonus. It's an advantage as well. 17 hit.
Oh,
That's a hit.
And here's the final Dread Ambusher extra attack. 25.
It's a hit.
And that does an extra d8. So, yeah.
Holy cow.
18.
All right.
Yeah, I don't
So,
know. A lot of points.
yeah, I went ahead and took them all off. I think it was a total of 41 points.
Okay.
So
all
your
the-
first strike, just square in the back of the head, right underneath the fins. And yeah, while I'm describing this, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, do I get in a sneaky attack beforehand, or do I need initiative?
You will.
Okay, in initiative count.
So your first strike, Jin, just right in the back of the head, underneath the fins, stops the priestess from her, from her dancing, and she was very focused on the puddle, or the small body of water in front of her. And as soon as she goes limp from that stunning strike, you're able to catch her before she falls forward and falls into the water. And you just continue to punch the back of her head, just
Great. MMA style. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to finish the job, completely knock her out. And I mean, she's still unconscious from that stunning strike, but she's not down and out. Webley, go ahead and
Okay.
before I roll initiative for anybody else, go ahead and
Yeah.
do your.
Speaking of, I had my initiative. I had my token picked, and I
Rolled a 19, but
I rolled a 9. Well, yeah, but didn't register. Hey,
Yeah.
look at that.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, and
Nice.
yeah, and I've got some sneak attacky in there too. I forgot to add that in. So let's do damage. Yeah, that's nothing like your shit. Really?
wow.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So short
Boring.
bow did a total of 13.
Yep.
All right, you guys have yet to alert anything inside of this body of water.
Meth, can you throw me in at 19?
Yep, I sure did.
Oh, thank you. I did not see. Thank you. There we go.
All right, so
The,
you guys have yet to alert anybody in this body of water. You still just have that high priestess up there. Oh,
The crit should also double the sneak.
Yeah, and it didn't. Good call. I just didn't add it in until.
Oh, someone
Yeah.
broke-
You just want to double that 5, or you want me to roll a second time?
no, I'm just gonna double the. Well,
five.
yeah, go ahead and roll it again. Go ahead and roll it again.
Yeah, you could roll 12.
because that's the way it would normally go.
Or 7. I can. Well, for a total
Or
of 12. There you go.
Okay. All right, Jen, you're up.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll whack this. I don't notice that the thing isn't opening or anything, correct?
That's correct.
All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these guys are bad guys. I sure hope so. But yeah, we'll whack him again since he's still stunned. 23. Oh, sorry. Take off that. That's not an ambusher. Take off that 3 points. So only 6.
Okay.
I think we're willing to
attack.
take the risk that we're wrong about them being bad
All right.
guys.
Second
Not where we can
attack.
dump the bodies.
10 points.
Right. So right there in your arms, the
Yeah.
the Sahagin gets just the body starts twitching and then it stops.
Great. I quietly
He's faking.
lay it.
Well, you know,
I
when you
qui-
hold onto the body and you just sort of keep kicking the head, eventually it's going to break.
am I still on? Nope.
Yeah, I mean you still have the rest of your turn.
Hold on. Now can I hear everybody?
I don't know, can you?
Oh, yeah, I can. Sorry.
Okay.
I yanked my headset. Yeah, I quietly lay her body down. And that's what I got.
Okay. Webley.
Yeah, Webley's shit. Webley's not seeing anybody else laying around here in the body.
Give me a perception check, Webley.
You just want passive or you want an actual? You want an actual. 21. Don't
All
know.
right.
Oh, because I didn't turn that off.
So you notice here in this pool of water that there are 5 larger, what look like shark fins, and just a whole host of smaller ones in there. And you can see that the larger shark fins are connected to more humanoid forms. These aren't sharks swimming around in the water.
Excellent. Okay. Well, you know how I said I really wanted to try my new spell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
try it out. Where
Yep.
the hell it is.
Adjust my position slightly, and I cast Cone of Cold.
Oh, sweet.
Cone of Cold. That's a DC 17
Con save.
con save. So, oh sweet, I get to use my cool macro. DC 17. Damage is 35. Not 95, 35. Is that a half damage on save?
Honestly, yeah, I think so. Let me pull it up. Actually, I actually had it pulled up. It is.
Half as much on a successful save. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm guessing the water probably froze too.
Oh, yeah, I probably need to roll with these guys. Alright, so let's do that again. Con save, DC 17, damage is 35. Okay. I don't know why that's suddenly broken. I'll have to stop and restart my scripts. Anyways, for now,
You could pull that
I
up in
will-
a second window. I mean, you know, if you go to roll 20.
3, 4, 5. Wow. Those are some really bad con saves.
I like them.
They'll take.
Oh yeah, they're hacking. They're hacking.
Mouses infected them with the crit fails from earlier.
Because the one teleported and then
and all of the smaller shark fins turn belly up, and the bigger ones
Sweet.
all jump up, and you see parts of their skin are completely frozen, and they're just super mad. So let's do group initiative. Or not, I guess that's not working. Set a roll initiative.
I think if
roll.
you can fire that up without restarting the game.
You're saying from roll 20?
Yeah, just
open up
go to
roll
roll
20 in a second window.
Yeah, just go to Roll20. The main thing. Click on the game, and then the API, and it'll reload the API without having to restart the game.
All right, let me try that. Restart API.
And it'll also let you know if something's goofy.
All right. So now let's see if my group check with damage works. Strength 12. Now it works. Sweet.
Cool.
All right. I did resolve all that, and these guys have joined the initiative count. So, Webley, would you like to do anything else on your turn?
Yeah. It depends. How frozen is the water that I just did 35 points of damage to?
How frozen is the water?
Is it frozen?
It's not frozen. It's not frozen. There are bits of ice on the surface of the water, but you could say that the main body of water is still
Really?
not frozen.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to back up.
Yeah, these guys all jump up out of the water. They look to their priestess, and they don't see her. Jin, would you try to hide from that?
If it's dark vision, they can't see me.
Very well. They look to their priestess and can't see her. And yeah, they're pretty upset. So you leave the room, Webley.
Yes, I duck out of sight.
All right. This guy.
Holy shit. Their priestess is dead, and the water is all. And they just. Oh, that's awesome.
6. He's going to chase you out of the room here.
Good for him.
And make some attacks. He has a unique weapon on him that he unsheaths, called a wave cutter blade.
Oh, a Webley cutter blade? Oh no,
Let's hope
sorry.
Not like that.
Wow. Yeah. He must not be very confident in his abilities.
Neither am I now.
All right. And Hammerbell.
Belle will rage.
All right.
Guess she got mad at all the bodies. She got reckless.
All right.
And
Reckless.
one of that. 2. Any of them hit?
Let's see here. The first one did.
19. Then she will stay where she is.
Alrighty. And that means it is now Azure's turn.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pop my Spirit Guardian. I'm going to action
Alright.
surge, dodge action. And I actually move forward through these. Up through here, just kind of walk through that.
You can't really shove past all these people in this little cramped space here. I'd allow it if you were smaller.
How
Or
high
if
is the
I'm,
ceiling?
Or if Webley didn't have that second dinner last night. What the fuck?
Oh, hey. Yeah.
Okay. In
11
that
Z's.
case,
Yeah, Webley can't suck it in far enough for you to scoot on past.
since I guess most of it's late. There's really not much I can move around right now.
You could send out your spiritual hammer.
That's true. Good idea on that one. Go ahead and summon my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Smack him with it.
That is a miss. So these guys have a shield on their arm, and as well as these wave cutter blades in their other hand.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step this way. I just go ahead and move. That way Webley can fall back if.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
Next is this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't exactly push past here either. So he's just gonna go right there. And these guys don't have anything that can do any ranged. Fairvex.
Well, I'm gonna get line of sight on at least one of them by moving here. And how high is the ceiling in this area?
About 15 feet high.
So I could technically fly over them if there's actually enough
could.
room. Actually, that's kind of narrow. I don't know if that would work with the wingspan.
Yeah, I would say wingspan would definitely be a problem there.
Okay, in which case I'll just, like I said, I'll move here, get line of sight on this guy. I'll cast Hex, followed by Eldritch Blast.
All right. Go ahead and give me those Eldritch Blasts. That's a hit.
Okay, so that'll be 8 damage.
That is also a hit.
Okay, 14 damage. And then Hex is going to do 2 points on the first one. Do you want me to roll for each attack?
Yes.
Okay. Well, crap. Okay.
All right, so it's 8, 14, and 3. It's 20, 25 total, right?
Yes.
22 and 3, 25. Yep.
Yeah. All right. The Eldritch Blast kind of swing over top of Webley and come crashing down onto the Fishman, and he doesn't like that very much. He's not really giddy about this situation. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
I think I've done everything I can.
Okay. This guy's gonna go here. This guy's gonna go here. And Jin,
Uh,
you have yet to be seen.
Yeah.
Don't you have that crutch handy?
I do pretty well in the dark here, so I'm gonna port to this dude and attack him.
You don't want to stand in the water?
No. No. uh, so 21.
Oh, 21 hits. Yes.
9
All right.
and 26. It's for another 9.
All right.
And then I'm going to run back to here. I'm going to try to be stealthy, just so they can't hear
All right.
me run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Give me a
first roll. 29.
All right. And give me a perception check.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Sorry. I keep first roll 19.
Yeah. All right. So you hear from farther down this corridor two things. The first thing sounds like it actually reminds you of back at the monastery. People training for combat. And the second thing is also kind of reminding you of the monastery. A low chanting, but it's very specific to these fish people. You know, it's just kind of there's like a low gurgling involved, and those gurgling that gurgling has like varied pitches and tones to it.
Alrighty. That's all I got.
Okay. This guy is going to come here, and he's not sure what happened to the other guy, but he's going to come here and wait for his turn to go at the enemy. Webley.
Yeah. How beat up is this guy right here?
He's looking pretty rough.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, good. All right.
Spectre time.
Exactly. I know how much you love that. We're gonna go with the double rapier shot here. First one's gonna get sneak attack damage if it hits.
It does hit.
And for a whopping 13 points.
All right. He's barely up, but he's choking in his gills. You can hear it.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can finish him off right now. With the 26.
That's a hit.
No sneak attack on that, unfortunately. But 12 more points of piercing.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yay!
Yeah. Yay!
Fish specter.
Yeah. I don't know.
Does it work on fish people?
It says humanoid.
Yeah.
No initiative for the Spectre has. Yep. Yep. Hey, hi! Hi, welcome to the party.
So this specter looks as if it's swimming through the air.
Of course
This
it
little
does.
ghostly form has its own little fish face to it. Otherwise, it's no different.
Do you want me to roll initiative for him? Or do you want to do it? Or
Yeah, roll initiative for the specter.
I don't know exactly how to do that. I'm not seeing it on the...
Oh, alright. I'll do it.
Okay. It's got a +2 to Dex. I don't know if that'll help.
Yeah, it added it.
Okay, it did. How do you do that? Awesome. Okay, cool.
All right, and so let's go ahead and sort by descending and go down to Webley. All right, so have you used your?
Yep.
Yeah, you used your action.
Oh,
Yeah.
I used my action. I'm actually going to do some movement. Oh yeah. Shit.
You can back up without any issue.
Yeah, true story. Well, I wasn't even worried about the. Yeah, I guess I will
that's
back up right there. I'll back up to right there for right now, and that'll be my turn.
Now
All
let the
right.
cleric run through.
Mhm.
Bell.
Bell will move around the specter.
You can move right through it.
Through it? Okay.
Yep. You only take 3d6 necrotic damage when you do.
Oh, that's it? Fuck yeah.
We will attack this one.
This one right here. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, 1,
5 for now.
2.
All right, that is. Ouch. You're wrecking this dude. Go ahead and roll damage on all 3 of those. That's 17 plus 15 is 32.
32.
Plus 11 is 43. Yeah, you whack him with the axe, cut him open pretty good on the top of his thigh, and as he goes down to grasp that, you smack him in the shoulder with the hammer, and just as he's grasping that shoulder, you just rush in for that little bear hug, and he does not like to be hugged. All right, Azure.
I'm going to go ahead and move up. So I can't stop in the same square as the Spectre, correct?
Correct. But you would be able to move through the specter to get to here if you wanted.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and pop my Spirit Guardian.
Okay.
Also going to move my hammer to here. Try to finish off this one.
Oh, this one right here. All right, go ahead. That's a hit. Damage. Oh, wait. Yeah. 9. All right. Hammer smacks this guy. He's really looking rough now. Spectre.
Spectre is going to do his life drain attack. It gets my charisma bonus to the attack. I don't think that's going to figure in. It should be a +5 to this to hit. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's
Click.
see here. It gets your charisma bonus to hit?
To hit.
Or
To hit.
Okay.
And it
all
doesn't
right.
need it anyways, yeah. I don't know why it was rolling with advantage either.
All right. Yeah, that's definitely a hit, and this thing takes. You talking about attacking this one, right?
Correct.
Yeah, he dies.
Can my Spectre turn things into Spectres?
No, we
Triple
cannot.
Spectre. Oh, I didn't see that because the Spectre rolled. Okay, I was wondering. I didn't see that.
Didn't hear
Okay.
that line, but guess
Hey,
he whispered at the end.
I
Oh,
can't move him either.
I see what's going on here. All right. Webley's Spectre.
Oh.
He should never whisper rolls and have his advantage toggled. he should be. All right, so now he won't whisper rolls anymore. And then.
Oh, and now I see the initiative button. Okay. And can I get control of him? Movement.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I don't know why it's any different than the last time, but. All right, so we'll save that, and then. Release Spectre, edit, remove, and use selected. All right. You should be able to move now. Can you?
Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, so
he already used his action.
He did.
You can still have your movement.
correct. He's gonna move there, and since he's, immaterial, incorporeal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just move through everything. All right.
Yep.
Fairvax.
All right. I will move up.
All right.
See, if I move up to here, I would have line of sight with those three, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Which case, let's target this one first.
All right.
Bonus action to transfer the hex, followed by a pair of Eldritch Blasts.
Go fire away.
All right.
That's a miss.
Okay.
That is
That
also
one
a miss.
All right. I'm going to burn spell points to re-roll those attacks.
That's cool.
Okay. That's part of your sorcery thing, right?
Yes. Let me find where it disappeared to. Yep, Seeking Spell. So I get to re-roll.
Whoa.
That's more like it. And then +4 for the Radiant
10
Soul.
damage.
I don't know if that gets doubled or not.
No. We'll just go with 10.
Okay.
Their total.
And then the second re-roll,
That's a hit.
and that'll be 6. And then hex damage is 5 and 6 respectively.
Wow.
Oh. All right. So your blast go straight at him. He almost seems to dodge out of the way at first, but then they curve up, and just before they hit the top of the cave, they curve back down and come down just right on the back of him. And he gets hit with those 2 Eldritch Blasts. Looks pretty banged up. Not quite out of the fight yet, though. All right, this guy's got to make a will save, doesn't he?
Does.
He fails it. So that's 11. I'm going to add the dueling style in there. And he is going to move here and attack Azure with his awesome wave cutter blade. Hya, hya, hya. At 24
Ooh.
hits, doesn't it?
That was shield.
Are you
Are
going
you
to shield?
serious?
No, so he has to cast
Oh.
shield, which gives him another 5 to
Actually,
AC.
fuck it, I'll take it. Yeah, it hits.
Awesome. Right, so that is 14 slashing damage.
Great. Now we know how much those things do. Good to know.
Does that provoke a constant hit? Oh, there it is.
That's
Yeah, he gets it. He gets advantage. It's fine.
advantage.
But that succeeds. So yeah, this guy is done. It's now this guy's turn. He's going to attack the Spectre
I know.
with his wave cutter blade. He's not having any fun looking at this guy.
That hit. Got resistance on that though. That.
That one hit.
Yep. It's got like
Yeah,
a
what is
12 armor class or something like that.
Spectre? Oh yeah, it is 12.
Oh, yeah. But like resistance to everything, so that's 15.
8 and a 7. One more attack.
That also hits. 6.
So he has 1 hit point.
Absolutely. Oh, you get. Thank you.
Oh man.
Fuck you.
he's just going to town on it, like like he's all scared and shit.
Good.
All right, Jin.
Before I run in, does it sound like these things are getting closer to us? These
Nope.
noises, or are they okay? So fine. If I move to there, can I attack this dude?
Yeah,
This
if you
out?
move to here, you'd be able to attack this guy.
All right, I'm moving to here. Oops, sorry. I should have advantage on that. Assuming did that hit anyway?
No,
Okay, here's the second roll then.
this is your advantage roll.
Yep.
That does hit.
All right, that's first attack. And second attack.
That hits.
And bonus action, I'm porting up to here.
All right.
And that's what I got.
Okay, this guy's turn. He needs to make a wisdom save, which he horribly fails. Give me some damage there, Azure.
Right, sorry.
Ten. And I just realized this. I wasn't really paying attention to this. These guys have a feat called Blood Frenzy.
Oh,
Anything that doesn't have all of its hit points, they get advantage on. This guy is going to strike at the Spectre first, which I guess I should have rolled with advantage. It doesn't matter.
Still hits, but yeah. And that takes.
Spectre dies. He's going to move over here. Attack with advantage. Twice more with his wave cutter blade on Azure. Yeah, a lot of good advantage did him. Webley, your Spectre has been destroyed.
I know, and I'm
Avenge it.
very upset. Very upset. Go there. That guy. Oh. I'm going to attack, and
gonna attack this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could attack that guy, but I don't think he'd appreciate it. I probably couldn't hit him
can
anyway.
try.
Yeah, well, I didn't say I'd succeed. I just said I was going to hit him. Okay. So here we come. The
Hit him with Cone of Cold.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that
Yep.
does hit.
That take him down.
He's not dead, but he's not happy.
Well, yeah, me too. What do you know?
That's also a hit.
That's probably going to roll with sneak attack damage, which I won't get. Nope. Okay. There we go. That was
Okay.
damn near max. Yeah. That was max. Cool.
15 would be max
Ah.
because you rolled a 7 instead of an 8.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Alrighty.
Oh, +1. Right. Gotcha.
So it is now Hammerbell's turn.
I will attack this one.
Okay.
Same MO.
The Great Axe and the Spikies hit. $17 plus 11 is 28. He is barely up.
Mm.
Would you like to move or just stay
Nope,
there?
she will stay there.
All right, Azure.
Smack that one. Booming Blade.
That is a great spell.
Green Flame Blade's pretty nice too.
Yeah, that was about to say that.
Yeah, you still got to roll the actual.
For me.
Make a melee attack with the weapon used in the spell's casting. All right, that does not hit.
Wow.
Bonus action. Weapon.
On the same guy?
Yeah.
All right, that hits. Now you know the AC.
Yeah.
6.
And you come across with booming blade, and he ducks down, but then this hammer comes up from behind you. You know, your spiritual weapon just
If you don't mind,
smashes
I'm
him
gonna
in
move
the
the hammer
face.
just out of the way. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay.
Yep. Fairvex.
All right. Blast the guy that has Hex on him still.
All right. That's a hit.
7 damage.
Okay.
9
There's also a
damage.
hit. Oh, 9 more.
And another 7.
Ooh. He is
23.
23.
He's barely breathing. Just barely. Like ever so slightly does he appear to still be in combat. By just a smidge. And now he has to make a will save. Oh, he should not have gotten advantage there, so I'm going to go with the 6. And the Spirit Guardians wither him away to nothing. It doesn't even matter what the damage was.
Let's check this room.
Just to make sure it works on Webley when the time is right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Jin.
I'm porting over to here and just holding an action. If anything comes running down the thing, I'm going to punch it.
Okay.
And I will listen as well. I have a passive perception of 16, but yeah,
Yep, you still hear those two things.
there's a. Okay. All right, that's what I got.
Looks like ritualistic chanting in a low tone. You know, there's watery gurgles, and also some training going on nearby.
Okay.
All right, this guy needs to make a will save. Damage. And now he will attack Webley with his wave cutter blade.
Hmm.
Cha cha cha.
Ping, ping, ping.
And Webley meets him with either the rapier or the shield each time. Ting 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 ting.
Ping, ping, ping.
And now Webley, it's your turn.
Haha! I get my shield up in his face, slip my rapier under, trying to penetrate these scales that protect him. And I hit
You do hit.
for 15.
Yeah, he did.
And there we go.
I hold up a big shh to everybody and point down the hallway. Or shit down that way.
Guardians up.
I'm going
No
to
one's really
acknowledge his.
in this fight. Where are they?
That
Said none of us really got hurt, right?
Nope.
I
a
don't
little
No.
really.
I think
Just gonna
Azure
second
was the only one to take any damage.
gonna second wind it.
Bell is gonna
So
teeth.
I want to check out the. So quickly, I'll ask, since our cleric can swim down in stuff.
So I'm gonna go with
I guess-
no. That water looks fucking cold.
It looks cold, doesn't it?
I'm just saying. No. Yeah, I can dive in.
I don't have any armor on, and I've got water breathing, but I don't really have any way of drying off. So I
I'll
guess
dive
none
in,
of
no
us
problem.
do.
Well, we can dry off without a problem.
All right.
I got prestidigitation.
All
You're
right.
you're going
And
in.
plate strike.
Azure?
Yeah, I'll dive in.
All right.
I mean, they might
Uh,
have like shit at the bottom, treasure and stuff. Or it might port you to.
Yeah.
might
damn
port
it.
you to
Have you thought about this?
Azure.
Yeah.
You enter the pool.
Okay.
Nothing happens. You do see a bunch of baby sharks floating belly up.
Huh.
They were frozen solid by the cone of cold. By the evil baby shark hater.
Yeah,
They will never do again.
Oh,
sure.
Fuck,
you beat me
really?
to it. I'll try and figure out how to work that in.
No chest of gold at the bottom of the thing, huh?
No portals either.
All right. Checking out the chick.
How about the clam?
I don't know if we want to open the clam or not, do we?
What's the worst that could
I'm
happen?
just gonna start heading this way because I need to get up there soon.
The high priestess appears to. She's wearing some fish people robes. They don't look to be magical, and a staff that holds a little bit of religious importance. You know, you could dive into that if you want, but other than that, you know, nothing really of value.
I
Just like
point
some random shells and crap.
I point down the clam and do the. You want me to open it?
Yeah, I think maybe that's how they make their offerings or something. Yeah.
All right, opening the
You
clam.
want somebody else to do it? Maybe use like a staff or something to pry it open.
A crutch. You can do it by
Uh,
yourself.
it's a
So-
crutch. I'll open the frickin' clam.
So you open the clam, and a bright green light fills this chamber.
Can I close the clam?
You certainly can. And the bright green light goes away. You hear from the next chamber over, down this way.
Mm-hmm.
You hear some folks getting riled up, and they start talking. You know, pretty much right around the time, congruous with you opening the clam. They're just like, "Hey, what the hell?" You know, but in their fish people language.
Can I shove the clam in the water? Is it too big?
I'd almost let them come. Up there, let them run through my damn spirit guardians. Not bad enough.
You want to shove the clam into the water?
Well, I don't want them opening up the clam, but I guess they can go in the water and open up the clam, so it doesn't really matter. I guess I'm happy where I'm at. I will wait until somebody else arrives, or do we want to continue down this passageway?
I said we sit up here.
Yeah.
Here and you guys ready?
If they sound like people are coming down this way, I will motion.
Yeah.
Hey, people
Yeah,
are coming down this way.
It sounds like some people are going to be coming down that way.
Okay.
Can I do like a large noise? Can't I? Yeah, 3 times as normal.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck faces.
Great.
Okay.
I don't think
Let's
they
see
know
it.
what fuckface is in fish.
Let's see if this works here.
Oh,
Yeah, looks good.
It's a lot of fish.
A lot of faces.
Hey, that works
Oh.
again.
Oh, great! It worked again.
All right. Give me those initiative rolls.
God damn it! You put me in at 16.
Yeah, I got you.
I wonder why yours doesn't work ever.
Oh man.
I don't know.
I would recommend right-clicking on your token and then trying to roll. See if that makes a
Well,
difference for you.
I guess. I mean, I definitely. Yeah. Good call.
Or click
Alright.
on your token and then move it one space and then back so
Yeah.
it's selected.
Right.
he is in though at 16.5.
Well, yeah,
Max put
because
me there.
Oh,
I added him in.
Can't
Rolled a
believe how
fucking
bad
1,
I.
still higher than me.
they
You
got
rolled a. God, you got a 2?
I rolled a 3.
Oh, you rolled a 3. Yeah, you got a negative.
I rolled a 2.
Wow.
Okay. I'm all set up here.
Oh, great.
First guy.
These guys look different.
Slightly different. Yeah.
Oh, Rook. DM, please don't let me forget. I want to grab one of those swords.
Yeah.
Oh, one of their
Wave cutters?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
wave
have
cutter
blades.
blades.
I want to learn about them, different blades and whatnot.
Okay.
I like.
All right, I'll stick it in the party loot.
All right. And let's see. This guy. he can see Azure.
Moves at half his speed.
He's actually going to throw his spear at you. Nah. Throws it. Yeah, misses. Everybody sees that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Next up is this guy. 2, 3, 4. He has a speed of what now? 30. 5, 6.
I'm invisible.
Yeah. He runs right up to you, and you're for a second you're like, "Hey, what the hell?" And then he stops there, and he throws his spear at Webley.
Okay. Oh.
And does 2 piercing damage. Ha ha ha.
Aha.
Take that.
I'm about to.
Bill.
Belle will move. Whoa. Does she actually want to do that? Yeah, sure.
This isn't really combat
Rage.
music.
And reckless. And attack.
Reckless.
There. Attack that one. Not so good.
Okay. Let's see. These guys have a much lower armor class too. So you hit with all 3 of those.
Nice. Okay.
Really? Wow.
So that's
Let's see. 17 plus 11. You actually kill him with the second strike.
oh.
Would you like to do the spikies on the
Oh
third
no,
one?
the spiky doesn't count because she raged.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So you do kill him.
Yay. Gonna
All right. This guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's also going to throw his spear at Fairvex.
Are you kidding me? Just like that.
14 does not hit you, correct, Fairvex?
Actually, a 14 would hit me, but I'm going to use shield. So
Last second, the spear actually just hits this magical force in front of you as you just kind of wave your hand.
and
and the
stabs
spears.
Webley's foot.
It's ineffective. All right, this guy, he can't fit in here. He can't even see Hammerbell from there. So Webley.
Webley. Yeah. Webley can't see any of these guys yet, right?
You could see these guys, but not these ones.
Right.
you'll get sneak
Okay.
on that one.
Mm,
Maybe. I don't know. This invisible is not
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
engaged.
Yeah.
I don't know, boss. Can I move about there?
This is
Yeah, we
going
can-
to be difficult terrain.
Right, so probably not. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna go with we're gonna Eldritch Blast the guy.
Which one?
Probably I'm gonna go with this guy. I think
Okay, go ahead.
yep. Alright. And
File when ready.
that hit?
Yeah, that is a hit.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Second one. That's definitely a hit.
Wow.
He's
Oh,
gone.
you picked up Agonizing Blast? Nice.
Yes, I did. Okay. And then I'm gonna make my
It just sounds so sad.
the water itself is difficult terrain, right? Or am I?
The water
or-
itself is about chest deep, so
Okay.
it's a little bit more than difficult terrain.
Okay, not. I'm just gonna walk my way about to.
Oh, I hear your mouse just ring.
And then
That's it. That's
All
as far
right.
as I can make it.
all right, yeah, this isn't like too bad, but it is difficult
Right.
to get up there. All right, so this guy, he's gonna push past here and attack Hammer
Whoa.
Bell.
He take damage.
He didn't start his turn there.
He entered.
Garbage
First time he
Oh,
enters.
right.
now. Garbage
All right, all right.
Wait, I just realized why.
He saves.
I gotta get rid of that.
So only
And
5.
he's going to claw at Hammerbell. Hammerbell, do you have max hit points right now?
He's at advantage anyway.
Yeah.
She's raging, or she's reckless.
Oh, right. She's reckless, so he's at advantage. You're right. Thanks, Jim. You're always helping me out.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. You're always
Yeah.
helping him out.
I'm helping us out.
Hit and hit.
All right. So you take a total of, well, you know,
6.
you can do it.
All 12 or 6?
Just six.
Yeah. So the first one actually gets halved into 2, and then the second one gets halved into 3. So you only take 5.
Okay.
All right. Next guy. He's gonna come over here. He's gonna stand on the edge here. Take some damage. He doesn't really understand. Oh, he rolls a 9. What? You're telling me you do 22 damage?
He rolled 2 8s. Yeah,
8-6.
He
and a 6.
wow. So he goes to he goes to throw his spear, and he ends up dropping it before he gets through the entire throw, clutching his chest as the spirit guardians just tear him apart. He falls down the little ledge.
We know how much hit points I have. I don't know if that was
And
hit already or not, but
this guy, he steps here. Well, you know what? This guy does nothing.
Oh, get that.
3, 4.
I'm just waiting for one of them to cast like prismatic spray or something.
Oh, he just spun his head around.
Yeah, you sneak attacked and bludgeoned the one who could do that to death. So
Oh, great.
Good job.
yeah, she had all sorts of cool spells that she was going to use in that combat. You guys
Why?
just,
Why
we
did
know
have
how
been
to
doing
pick
that,
'em.
don't we?
oh, because she got knocked unconscious by a monk.
And shot with an
Yeah,
arrow.
he's actually gonna run all the way to here. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. As he's running, he actually runs directly into you, Jen,
Great.
and just instinctively like swipes out with his claws and then a bite. But since he can't see you, he has disadvantage.
Misses.
Misses. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't get very far. Speaking of which, Jen, it's your turn.
Okay.
Is this considered a first round of combat still?
Yeah.
We are still in the first round of combat.
So, yeah, this will be the guy who's standing right next to me.
Yep. Yep,
And
that's a hit.
Second attack on him.
It's a hit.
And here's the Dread Ambusher attack on him.
It's also a hit.
And- So, what have I done? 18?
Yep.
And here's the bonus attack on him.
That's a hit.
And
He did.
so I'm going to move. This guy might get an actual attack on me since he did swing, but I'm going to move back to here. I mean, he can't
Yeah.
see me, but he did swing at me, so probably
Yeah, he
gets his-
misses.
Okay. That's what I got.
All right, and now you got to roll that will save.
Oh, shoot. I do, don't I?
Will save.
Yeah, I'm in the spirit gardens. God
couldn't see
damn
him.
it.
Hmm.
Some save. Oh, 3. All right, fine. Well, when I move in there and I'm taking damage, can I realize that and continue my movement? Or am I that
Yes.
stupid? All right.
Yeah. You could step in and be like, oh shit.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. All right, I'm moving down here. That's what I got.
All right. This guy moves forward. He can see Hammerbell throw his spear.
Oof.
Ooh,
Oh.
wow.
Hammerbell, you
It crits and it still only does 5 points.
That's gonna get him mad.
mighty spear came in and whacked you, Hammerbell. Fairfax.
Team.
I am going to target Hex on this guy and blast him.
All right. That's a hit.
Nice.
All right. What's your hex damage?
Oh, Hex damage.
Okay. And then damage on the second one. I just wanted to see if the first one would kill him.
Gotcha.
Yep. So between the 2 blasts, he dies. And what else would you like to do?
I'll move forward slightly. That way I've got better line of sight on these guys. Because
Okay.
I'll basically fly up like 5-10 feet. That way I basically can target both groups.
Azure.
Then step up here. My hammer, is that technically ethereal?
It can pass through ally spaces.
Yeah.
I think you can also share a space with it.
Move my hammer up there and smack with it. Try to smack.
I assume this one. That's a hit. 4 damage. That's all you got?
Yeah, until it's his turn.
It's another 11. He will get advantage when trying to bite and claw at Hammerbell. Does the 18 hit?
18 hits you.
You take a whole slashing damage of 1
Ouch.
from his claws. Grr. And now it's your turn.
Well, I'll
Yeah,
hit
it's crazy to think that like throughout this entire combat, you guys are outmanned entirely, and the thing that has done the most damage to the party is the cleric.
Yeah.
That's a hit,
is it 20?
and you did not like him slashing you up, so he is dead.
I'll move forward to that one.
All right, swing that hammer. That's a hit.
I'm moving forward. You're getting him out of my damn range.
Yeah.
You're good. I'm just saying, it's like, God
There's a
damn, I
10.
just moved there.
All right,
And
time for
Over that.
spikies. Ooh,
I could
you
add
jump in there. Let's see.
I could
Wait
add
a minute.
damage to that too, like another D12.
Oh, you get yeah. She's got her.
Critical, whatever. What is that one damage for that
So
one?
another D4.
D4.
Oh yeah, you get another damage dice. So
There you
roll a
go.
d4. Yeah, that does it. So you jump in there, you come in there and smack this guy with the hammer, and he gets knocked to the ground, and you just jump on top of him and just start murdering him with your little spikes all over your armor. And by the time you stand up and you look at this guy, all he sees his buddy is just like this like wriggling mess on the floor, and his face does not, you don't know Sahagin faces very well, but you could tell this one, you could tell a slack jaw when you know it. He's just, his jaw is dropped, and he's just, oh no. And speaking of which, he is going to run.
Ow.
All right, Webley.
Yeah. All right. This guy. How tall is this clamshell? First off.
About 2.5 feet tall.
All right.
You could fire over it. You could
I'm
step
gonna
on
stand on top. I'm gonna stand on top of it. Make sure it stays closed. And then we're gonna Eldritch Blast that motherfucker. Actually, excuse my language.
I think it'd be funny if the clam thing sprung open real quick. That.
it.
Shoot me towards him. That would be cool.
Whoa!
Okay, just 9 on that one, which I know won't take him down.
Okay, you're attacking this guy, right?
Nice.
Yes. That's
All
a
right.
crit.
Ouch. So that is 16, sorry. Maths for Marines. 16
25.
plus 9. So
25.
he is gone. You've pink misted that guy.
Hey, blow up my fingertips.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And that is it.
All right. Now, this guy, he doesn't like you killing all of his students. He's gonna come through. And let me make
Should've
sure I'm
got
on the
in front
right.
of him then, way to lead from behind there.
He's gonna get advantage because you've taken 2 points of damage.
I have.
And cha cha cha. 2 of those are hits.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay, so 19 off.
So a total of 19, yeah.
Yep.
Wow, I rolled terrible on the second damage.
Yeah,
Shush.
you did.
So 36.
You should roll some luck points on those second damage rolls.
I should make him re-roll one of those rolls, but yeah, there we go.
All right, this guy's gonna move in.
I
Uh-huh.
love how disinterested we are. It's like, I could actually do something, but nah, fuck. Let them hit me. Like, let them think they have a chance.
Hey, that hit. Well, didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
didn't do too bad. Yeah,
Just
but it
saying, it's
hurt.
like, let them think they have a chance. Way to go, Slugger.
All right,
And another 9.
Yeah, the second one hits you. You take another 9.
That's 36,
Now you got all
16,
these
down to
fishy
27.
dudes just like yelling in your face, just. Jin,
Uh,
you enjoying the show?
yeah, I'll move to this since this is a guy I might be able to take out. And attack that dude. 14. Oh, ignore that 1 point. So 8 on the first hit. Second hit for another 9. 17. I'm gonna burn a key point and do two more for the bonus. Although I think that did it. 17, 18, 19 was 22 points total. But here's the final attack. All right,
All right, so that is a total of 5 plus
29,
7
I
is
think.
12 plus 17. Yeah, that does it.
Okay. That's what I got.
Okay, Fairfax.
All right, I'm gonna target this one with Hex and blast him.
It's a hit.
Yeah.
That is also a hit. So it's 15 plus 16 is 31. All right.
Crap.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
Azure.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move up here. Hammerbell. Do I see anything?
Nope.
Ran off that way.
That's really about it, because no one else up here. Or I guess I could have came here and asked Hammerbell. Anyone else?
One ran over that way.
Yep, she saw him run down this corridor and to the right. Hammerbell.
Belle will dash after it. Don't know. Not seeing anything though.
Yeah, hold on.
What is it?
She can dash now. And
Hammerbell, you see a circle of Sahagin symbols are drawn in blood around the bones of a giant shark in the middle of this room.
ooh.
Several
No,
Sahagin
wait,
priestesses
Oh,
chant
nice.
around the bones, which come to life as a giant shark skeleton,
Cool.
controlled by the priestesses.
On land?
The giant shark skeleton has the statistics of a giant shark, but you notice some very abnormal things. You know that it's undead, which means it doesn't require air, or food, or drink, or sleep, so it can't
Sure.
die in the cave without water. And some asshole attached skeletal feet to the shark.
Land shark. Awesome.
Hmm.
And
sharks?
And so the shark actually gets to its feet and looks at you and roars. And that's where we're gonna call it.
Great.
Well, it's gonna holler more here.
Better holler loud. Uh-huh. Big shark.
So
Well, I
Cool.
sure saw me move around that way, so hopefully he'll come.
Yeah. He knows where to find the body. So
Yep.
I'm gonna
And my thought was like,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
keep
she's been
this
blocking my
turn
way the
order
entire
here
time.
and
She doesn't
everything.
need me over there.
Sounds good.
Well, that's the barbarian being really, really reckless.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Have a good
All
night.
right.
All right.
Take
Have
it
a great
easy.
night.
Thank you.